Clara Mason arrived in the village of Wythe's End at dusk, her tires spitting gravel as she wound down the twisting lane into a place half lost to fog and centuries of mistrust. The locals watched, faces pale at windows, while her car crept beneath roofs bent with age and salt. The lighthouse, built to stare down the restless sea, stood silent now. "Don't wander at night," the innkeeper warned, voice sharp with old fear. But Clara was here for answers. Her brother, Samuel, had vanished after sending her frantic messages, something about the bells beneath the water and voices at the tide. Each message fragment grew stranger until finally nothing. She braved the shoreline after sunset, wind carrying brine and the whisper of shifting stones. In the gloom, she saw what Samuel had described, half of an old stone bell poking from the sand, covered in barnacles. The villagers claimed the sea would ring it when someone was marked for drowning. Clara laughed it off, determined. Wythe's End had once thrived, then the bells drowned. Town legends said smugglers doomed the church by hiding gold inside the bell tower, and the weight dragged it to sea. Locals claimed you could hear those bells tolling deep beneath the surf whenever a soul was taken. Night brought dreams over Clara, water rising toward her mouth, icy fingers brushing her legs, drowned voices singing. Each morning, wet sand appeared on her floor, tracked from the shore, though she locked each door herself. Her phone rang at 2 a.m., static. Then Samuel's voice, garbled, "Help! Beneath! Ringing!" She returned to the beach, lantern trembling in her hand. She heard a tolling sound, low, slow, echoing across the waves. As she approached, the bell shifted, revealing something writhing inside. Long seaweed-black hair and a pale, slit-shaped mouth. The townsfolk grew nervous. "Leave," they pleaded. "You're marked." But Clara pressed on, piecing together old journals in the musty church records. She learned of the drowned, villagers who returned changed after answering the bells. Each was haunted by water. Each eventually vanished. One dusk, Clara finally saw them, ragged figures emerging from the tide, eyes blank, mouth stuffed with sand, clutching stone fragments of bells. Their footsteps stained the shore black. They watched her, whispering in unison, "Toll for you, toll for us." An old priest told Clara of the ritual. A bell rung at midnight would echo through the drowned church, calling the lost to sea. She waited, alone on the cliffs. The ocean below foamed, the wind screamed. At midnight, a sound shuddered through the bedrock, not of metal, but of bone. Ring, ring, ring. Beneath the cliff, the ocean split open, revealing the submerged altar, skulls nestled around a shattered bell. Hands reached from below, pulling Clara into icy blackness. She struggled, fighting as the cold water clutched her throat. The bells tolled inside her head, each sound older than speech. Somewhere beneath the waves, Clara saw Samuel. He flinched, fighting drowned hands, crying out as something forced bells into his chest, ribs twisting until he sang with the tide. Clara felt herself changing, skin bleaching, lungs filling with freezing water. The bells tolled. She knelt in the sand, windless, mouth stuffed with black seaweed, eyes hollowed out. Voices in her head chorused, "You must bear the bells." Withes End lives quiet now. When storms come, the villagers gather at the lighthouse and listen for the underwater ringing. New strangers rarely arrive. When they do, they're warned. Never walk the shore after sunset. Never listen to the bells. And every year drowned faces rise from the surf, singing of the bells. Sometimes among them is Clara, mouth black, eyes wide, body half submerged, tolling for the next to drown.